Shoot that dog in the brains.
And welcome back to Broke Till Friday. I'm Andres.
I love dogs. I love dogs.
He loves dogs. And yeah, we're back with another.
I hope the mics don't
episode.
catch that sound though. To be honest, it's been barking all day.
Oh Jesus! And it's funny because I opened the window to get some more. I mean, it won't pick it up as long as we're not like silent for too long because it tries to pick up ambient sound and whatnot.
Yeah.
But no, we're fine.
Okay.
Remember, if you're on Spotify,
I'm not even joking. That dog's
Rate
been
it.
barking since I was taking the interview.
that's terrible.
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
Yes.
So yeah, make sure that if you're on Spotify, give it a rate. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, give us your thoughts. Give me all of your delicious, smelly thoughts. And
we inhale them
exactly.
expeditiously.
I don't know if that last one's a word, but yes.
Expeditiously? Yeah, it is.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Do you think I know what words mean? I
I'm
am
like,
a word.
I don't know how to spell it, so I'm going to spell it phonetically, and it'll tell me. Expeditiously,
Yeah.
with
Icious.
speed and efficiency. Okay, that was correct usage.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
Speaking about groomers, Andrew Tate arrested in Romania on human trafficking
Finally.
charges. So, let's start from the beginning. Who is
Let's
Andrew
go.
Tate, right?
Who is this
Andrew Tate?
this very submissive individual?
Influencer dubbed King of Toxic Masculinity was arrested in Romania, right? So of course, we all know who he is. We all know who he is. He's Andrew Tate. He's a humongous piece of shit. He's literally
Infinitely.
he admitted to moving to Romania because they had lax laws on human trafficking,
yes.
on sexual assault.
We've gone over him before.
Mhm.
A mainstay of the channel.
Yeah. So before Tate's arrest, the social media influencer and former kickboxer built a colossal following online as an apparent men's self-help guru, which was basically his form of a fucking pyramid scheme with Hustler University.
I was gonna say, technically speaking, that wasn't the pyramid scheme. The Hustler University was a pyramid scheme.
Yes.
And
Well, that's why it's self-help.
yeah, the self-help was the. It's like we talked about it before. It's a pipeline. It starts with the self-help and the
where it's like you feeling down on yourself, and then
Yeah.
eventually you go to, and this is why fucking women shouldn't be fucking talking. And
Yeah. Okay. Side note. The coverage of Andrew Tate has really convinced me. Like before, it was always like a joke, like haha, all these people that are like alpha males are like really actually like bitches that don't have any self-confidence.
Yeah.
And the coverage of Andrew Tate, like especially like from like Vosh and like Keffels and stuff, have really convinced me that he's actually like all these people are actually just bitches. Especially when you like think about like the ideology. What can be more of like of being what's more submissive than than curtailing your entire personality to do things that you don't really enjoy just to satisfy other men? Because like, and this is not even a joke. Andrew Tate has said this himself, that the reason that because it was some girl on a podcast asking him about why he always asks his girl or whatever to get him 2 cups of coffee in the morning. He only drinks
The
one.
waste of time,
and he
right.
throws the other one. No, it's to assert dominance basically.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
to
that's
show
why.
that she respects him, and not because he wants her to respect him, but because it shows other men that that she
can get
respects
rid-
him.
yeah.
Yeah. Like
It's a
he
show of
doesn't care
dominance
about
to other
her.
men.
He cares about other
The
men.
opinions of other men.
There's nothing more submissive than that. There's nothing more submissive. And like he goes on to explain how this is in every
Insecure.
aspect of your life. Like he doesn't have the cars because he likes them. He has them because he shows them off to other people. He doesn't get a lot of money because he wants to have power and stuff. He wants it because he wants to show off to other men specifically. Because he himself has stated he doesn't care about the opinions of women. He doesn't care about women at all. So really it is just to like please other men.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing more like bitch shit. There's nothing more. That's it.
Insecurities,
It's,
yeah.
It's just insecurity, like
Yeah.
full all the way down.
And it's funny because someone literally tweeted, like, how does this motherfucker manage to look gay in every photo regardless of what's happening, Lamau? And he's sitting there with
Like
like
30 women.
Yeah, with like 30 women, but he still looks like a homosexual. Like, like, so remember how they make that whole meme about like you have to be standing up straight when you're talking to women, blah blah blah, and he's like leaning back,
Yeah,
and he's
like-
doing the beta thing. Supposedly they say where they're like, if you're a beta, you lean back or some dumb shit.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't like women. That's the
Straight
thing
up?
about the heart of this. He doesn't
Straight
like
up.
women. He's
Straight
like
up.
he's either in the closet or like he does he doesn't care about women. He cares about men and he likes men's opinion. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being gay.
But just
You
get it
live
out
your life.
already,
Yeah,
Tate.
just stop harming women. Stop taking it out on us just because
Yeah.
you're in the closet. Like
Unfortunately, Tate's not going to be able to hear this because so let's recap real quick for anyone who doesn't know what happened today. So Tate was arrested today, right? He had an online beef with a climate activist, Greta Thunberg, you know, a little girl who was like, "How dare you?" Right?
an important point. He started it.
Yeah, exactly.
He started
He
it.
tweeted at Thunberg.
She was minding her own business, going about her day,
just existing as a woman.
Yeah, just being.
Fucking living. And he goes, he tweets at Thunberg bragging about his 33 cars with a photo of himself filling up a Bugatti sports car at a gas pump. And he asked her to provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions. After Thunberg clapped back with a spicy tweet of her own, she said, like, email me at, like, nobody cares at small dick energy, right? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He responded by posting a video that showed him seated at a table with a pizza box from a Romanian chain. It's widely speculated online that Romanian authorities used the video to prove Tate was in the country to execute their raid, but investigators have since dismissed the notion that the video played a role in the arrest. So everyone keeps saying it's like he doxed himself, but no, it turns out they already kind of knew where he was.
There,
yeah, they already know what was going to happen.
Yeah,
Raids are
eventually-
planned. Raids are not spontaneous. This isn't TV.
This isn't Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago.
No, it's not the fucking NCIS TV shows, you know, when they're like, NCIS Los Angeles, like, he tweeted a photo, hurry, let's raid him. And they're
Before
like,
he leaves.
and then 10 minutes later, they're outside the door. No, that's not what happens.
Well, because like, think about it logistically. Like, I cannot even get from like my house to like downtown LA in like 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Like
yeah,
just
these people swear.
transportation alone. Now imagine, getting everyone that's like on the job together first, like running
Yeah.
from like wherever they are,
Debriefing
to, like,
everyone, etc.
everyone
No, this
first.
was a
Yeah,
whole
like,
thing.
It was a whole
done.
thing. It was a whole thing, of course.
So why was Tate so popular? He had 3.7 million. So sorry, he got unbanned. So he has 3.7 million followers on Twitter. Was kicked off various social media platforms. So he's basically just harassing people. He's home among what is commonly referred to as the manosphere, an anti-feminist movement that the Southern Poverty Law Center has described as thick with misogynistic attacks that can be astounding for the guttural hatred they express.
They made a movie recently. The Manosphere type people. They made a full budget movie. Not recently,
That's
I think,
hilarious.
but like it was like a girl that pretended to be left wing, and she was actually a part of the Manosphere space the whole time.
That's funny. So what has Tate said online? You can't slander me because I will state right now that I am absolutely sexist and I'm absolutely a misogynist and I have fuck you money and you can't take that away. So earlier today we found out that he will be in Romanian prison for 30 days.
At least.
And he tweeted out this morning for some fucking reason. He
How?
tweeted out. So that's the thing. I don't know if it was him or like someone's social media, but
Yeah.
we're assuming like let's say he got released for temporarily and then they decided, okay, no, we're gonna keep you in jail, right?
Yeah.
So he
That sounds
tweeted.
about right.
He tweeted this morning, "The Matrix agents came after me." The irony in that, The Matrix was made by two trans women.
Legit, yeah, actually.
And it was an allegory about how they can be true to themselves. They were going to previously have a character switch, go in as a guy and come out in the Matrix as a girl because that's how he actually felt. But they thought it was too much for like the Hollywood executives
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It would be
and
too
they
much
still snuck
BS
some
to push.
things. Like there's two characters in there whose gender is explicitly ambiguous.
Which one? In the original one?
I forgot if it was in the original one or the second one.
Because I know
But-
that in the new one they took a lot more liberties, obviously.
Yeah. It's the two people in like the white like outfits.
No, they're clearly male. Yeah. I know
Maybe
you're
I've not
talking
seen
about-
it in a while.
Because they call them the twins, but they refer to them as guys, and like, yeah, no,
Uh,
it's the like albino.
yeah, maybe
twins.
I can't. Maybe I'm just like misremembering that part. You know what part I don't misremember though for sure. At the time where the Matrix was made, you want to know what what the HRT pills looked like? Red.
That's hilarious. Take the red pill. But yeah,
Yeah, them.
it was two guys. But yeah, so it's so funny that he's the one going, they're coming after me from the Matrix because I broke out of the Matrix, and it's like, You dumb piece of shit. That's not the Matrix. That's the consequences of your own actions. Everyone going, I'm being canceled. I'm being slandered. That you're being arrested.
Yeah.
You do realize that being arrested takes legal procedures. Getting raided and arrested
You got
is
human,
a legal
and not
procedure.
to mention, he's like as every Tate fan will want you to know, he's fairly wealthy.
Yeah.
Fairly wealthy people don't just get arrested just because. It takes massive amounts of like effort and legal proceedings and
It takes
just,
a lot.
He's not like a black trans person that will smoke in some pot. You know,
Exactly.
like that would get like 5 warning shots in your back, and that be done with it.
This is a rich. I don't want to say white guy because he's Romanian. Or no, he's not Romanian. He's mixed with something else, and he always says something. But yeah,
He
okay.
tries to be British.
Like yeah,
you know.
So that's the thing. He doesn't even try to be British. His fucked up accent is because he kept moving everywhere. That's why I know he says like water and stuff like that, but it's such a terrible fucking accent. It's a mix of like
it's so
5.
bad.
It's like a mix of 5 of the worst accents, basically.
Yeah, legit. It's like
British.
American, British,
Terrible. But so
Canadian.
yes. So it's so funny that he's like, oh, they came after me, and it's like, well, you're now staying in prison for the next 30 days. So it'll be 28 days from when you guys see this that he'll be out, or he might just get fucked and stay in there. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens.
Hopefully, to be honest.
Honestly,
I'm not gonna lie. Like
a human trafficking piece of shit should definitely be behind bars.
Yeah.
And he has expressed zero remorse.
not
from
only zero
anything.
remorse, but like intention to keep doing it.
Yes,
like that's
exactly.
The thing. He's
Not
expressed
just
intention
remorse.
to keep doing it.
He has expressed violent ill will against women. So a
Like-
judge sees that and goes, "You're unfit for society." Fucking chuck him back in the hole.
Yeah, fucking get rid of him.
So now we will watch. I will give a trigger warning to people. We're gonna watch Andrew Tate's home raided by Romanian police. Trigger warning because I don't want you guys to start jacking off because of how satisfying this is. Okay. It looks like they broke in, right? Because it doesn't look like they were just let in.
No, they weren't. Can you imagine
All the illegal stuff.
a gun in like any other person's house? Well, I mean, I don't know what happens in Romania, to be honest.
The Matrix has attacked me.
Did you hear what he said? He said, "The Matrix has attacked me."
You know what level of comedy this is? This is like Elon walking into Twitter headquarters with a sink level comedy.
If I had a rich person saying some dumb shit in the last month, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
Legit, dude.
Actually, and it's funny because I mean he's such a fucking idiot. Like,
Dude,
I don't know how this is gonna
you know
pass.
What this goes back to? This is like a typical like conservative manosphere red pill type thing. Like Elon is such like a cyberpunk futurist, and he thinks he's one of the revolution. He thinks he's like Keanu Reeves in cyberpunk.
Nope.
Really, he's like the head corporation that's like causing the whole trouble.
Yep.
They think that they're thing, and it's because these people have zero media literacy.
No. It's they have no self-awareness, or they're just so egotistical, which I believe in him and in Musk. They're so egotistical that they just don't care about other
that
people.
too.
They have no empathy.
That too. That as well. This all culminates, but they also don't understand the media that they like. Like Elon Musk loves Star Trek, but he would never be able to be himself in a Star Trek
Because Star Trek is all about post-scarcity.
Yeah.
Where everyone has equal stuff and they're able to like generate things for
like
people and stuff like
infinitely,
that.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. They basically Star Trek is a universe posited where you have infinite resources essentially, like Elon Musk's whole shebang would not exist. Elon Musk would not exist. There is no Elon Musk in Star Trek.
Correct.
Generally speaking.
No, it's because he was in. That's the universe where he was aborted. So that's what our
Yeah.
future would look like if Musk was aborted. See? Why can't you people let us fuck space aliens? That's the
Legit,
real
like,
problem.
Come
here.
on. We want to go out there and hole around in the stars. Like, why is that such
Exactly.
a big deal?
By God, you get space aids at this rate.
Like, if me and my girlfriend want to go around and hole around in the stars, why can't we? You know?
Exactly. America.
America.
So let's finish
let's finish this.
I'm
No, but, like, I
gonna
do
rewind just so we can take that in real quick.
I do think, though, like, really quick, I do think that it is a lack of media literacy as well. Like, their egoism and their all that prevents them from understanding the media
the
that
themes,
they consume.
the actual themes.
Yeah, because, like, unlike we can have, like, a normal discussion, like Chainsaw Man, like, oh, yes, these themes, there's some here, there's some there. We can
Underlying
have a
themes,
discussion.
blah, blah, yeah.
Yeah, they don't understand those themes in the first place.
They're like, you're stupid. It's just a chainsaw guy. There's nothing else about it.
yeah, no, it's just a power fantasy. Like,
Yeah.
no, there's clearly other themes. There's clearly other things.
No, they
going
wouldn't
on.
even know it's a power fantasy. They just go, oh, he likes to kill demons. That's cool, okay? Don't you understand?
You know what? You're not fucking wrong. Like, there's a reason why. Like, okay, like I love like we've done this before. We love debating. Like, oh yes, this person would be stronger. This character would be stronger.
Power scaling.
Power scaling. But there's people that can only view media through power scaling.
Yeah,
like,
that's-
I cannot tell you how many times.
They're like, you don't understand. In this issue over here, when he was actually a god, he actually undid all the universe. It's like, well, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like if he fought right here, blah blah.
Yeah. Like you have to understand. Like a lot of the power levels, quote unquote, are tied to the themes of the book. Like obviously, Luffy is going to be a little bit more broken than a lot because his like in One Piece, because his like arc, the theming of the thing is freedom. It's clearly a freedom-loving person going against a fascist authoritarian government. And I cannot tell you how many times on TikTok I've seen people try to like claim that like no, there are zero politics in One Piece. When
Are you stupid? They talk about fishermen slaves and everything. Okay, let's not get into this again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But yeah.
like these people legitimately claim zero politics in
Yeah.
One Piece, and they get mad when someone's like, oh, let's talk about the politics in One Piece.
Yeah, you didn't understand this underlying theme. They're like, but there is no underlying theme, okay?
One of the most favorite characters in the show, a Bon Clay, is a clearly queer person, a clearly like gay, clearly like flamboyant person, clearly queer coded, and they're like, no politics, no nothing. One of the main leaders of a revolution against the fascist authoritarian government that exists in there is a queer person,
Trans person.
trans person. Yes. I'm forgetting the name.
I know who you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah, Yvonne. Like, you cannot get more explicit than that, especially nowadays. Like, and they just are unable to conceptualize that. They cannot tie the two things together in their brain.
Yeah. So
Anyways, Andrew Tate.
let's finish. Let's hear what he's had to say one more time, real quick.
The Matrix has attacked me.
The Matrix. Did he say it twice?
I just rewinded it.
Oh, okay.
But by God, this man is so fucking delusional.
I swear.
Holy
Like-
shit! The fact that the Matrix has
Matrix.
attacked me. No, you fucking idiot! You're the asshole who gave up humanity for a steak. That's who you
Yeah.
are. Like this
Like
retard.
he's not. Like they all think they're Neo, and they're actually like the bald dude.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, that's the guy who gave up humanity for a steak. He would. That's Musk. That's 100%
Musk.
Musk.
That's 1000%
He'd be like,
Musk.
oh, but it's so cool if you think about it. That you get plugged into a Matrix and then you can taste anything you want. And yeah.
Because
Autism.
even more explicitly, like he didn't just give up for a steak. Like that steak was just a dinner. He asked for like essentially infinite wealth within the system. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't care if like the oppressive system exists. He just wants to be like the top person. Like he wants to be the
Exactly.
gold piece on top of the shit pile.
He doesn't want to dismantle the system. He wants to rule it. While
Exactly.
Neo dismantled the system.
Yes.
And that's Musk. He doesn't want to dismantle the system
Yeah.
because you've seen him in his policies, et cetera, et cetera. We can talk about that, but
he doesn't want to make life better. He wants to have his life be better.
yes. Yeah, this man is fucking nuts, and it's, again, just the irony in the fact that he goes, the Matrix has attacked me. Matrix made by two trans women as an allegory about them wanting to fit in and whatnot. But yeah, it's, so yeah, he's going to be detained in Romania for
Yep,
30 days
definitely.
on human trafficking, R-word charges. But yeah, it's him and his brother and two Romanian women were put in 30-day pre-trial detention. So, that's funny. They've already appealed the court's decision, which will be heard on January 5th. January 5th, people.
January 5th.
On the anniversary of January 6th.
Yep.
It's almost been 2 years since they tried to overthrow the government.
I cannot believe it's been 2 years, to be honest.
Honestly, it almost happened. So, yeah. So, they identified 6 women, 1 American, 2 Moldovan, and 3 Romanian citizens who were allegedly sexually exploited by the organized criminal group. Holy moly.
Yeah, he ran like
Racketeering.
a sexual criminal ring in London too, right? Like I remember us covering that a while back.
No, it was in Romania. That's why, because he was.
He had one in UK too. He was just running it from Romania. Like he had like a bunch of
Don't
people
remember.
like get OF accounts and like that's how he would do it.
Well, yeah. So the detainment was to last only 24 hours, but a judge granted the request of prosecutors to extend it to 30 days. So I'm assuming that's why he was when he was able to tweet. He got out for a bit and he was like, "Get your affairs in order and then go back." But that's so fucking funny.
The Matrix saying, "Oh wait, so he did say end up saying it twice. One in the tweet and one like in the
Yes,
when
and
he
in the
got
actual
arrested.
video, yeah. What was it? It was the so.
This is literally how do you call it? Not only is this divorced behavior, but this is how do you call it? Just like I'm not owned behavior. It's like I'm not owned. I'm not owned. I'm not owned.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find the other thing. The system that got Tate was called like the Greta system. Also, that was another thing. I know. I'm trying to find it, but
You know what? That's so close that I'm just gonna say Greta Thunberg got him.
straight up.
Straight up. You know what, Greta? Good job. You know, I mean, imagine
me
starting
see.
beef with a 19-year-old.
Andrew Tate's Wikipedia has been updated to include his battle with Greta when he lost on Twitter. That's so fucking funny. Yeah, it's a joke. It's obviously not.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. Obviously, it
Annihilated.
was Wikipedia vandalism.
Yeah. Which is funny, but
you know. But the only reason we can have funny Wikipedia vandalism is because Wikipedia is actually good about maintaining authenticity and correctness.
exactly. Yeah, people always
Unlike
go.
Elon Musk.
People always go, "Oh, Wikipedia is not trustworthy," or like anyone can edit it. It's like, no, 99% of the time on most of the high level stuff, only approved editors can do that, and you can see all the changes that are made. So if someone goes, "Oh, I changed this man's last name is Boger, I changed it to Booger," ha ha ha, that's gonna be changed within like an hour. It's like it's reverted
or less,
back.
actually, to be honest.
Yeah, because they can just do like Control Z, revert your changes, because it's
Yeah.
not a legitimate change. You always have to justify the change and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe as kids it wasn't as reliable, but even then you could just go to the sources at the bottom of Wikipedia. So if you're in college right now and you use Wikipedia, life hack. When you use Wikipedia, just use the sources at the bottom and use those as your source. So that way people don't go, "Oh, you can't use Wikipedia as a source." Fuck you.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You want to know something funny though? You can we were in school when this happened, but you can tell when which generation grew up with Wikipedia got into like teaching positions and positions of authority, because instantly the usage of Wikipedia went, "No, never use it. It's completely untrustworthy." To how do you call it? To just, I can't let you pass if you use Wikipedia, but just use the sources at the bottom. Like explicitly, almost every of the young teachers once I got out of high school, they were all like, "Yeah, just use the sources at the bottom. You should be fine." But all the older teachers were like, "No, you can't use Wikipedia. Never use Wikipedia. It's never a trustworthy
It's
source."
the devil.
Yeah, it's the devil. The devil coming for your ball sack.
Yeah. So Greta posted a 69 character tweet, right? And Greta is the name of a council in Europe with an anti-trafficking organization. They urged Romania last year to more effectively prosecute human traffickers.
There you go.
Holy shit. Life is a simulation.
What's
We
up?
are living in the Matrix.
Yeah,
that is
we are
correct.
living in the Matrix. Yep.
Sorry.
That's it.
Tate, break us out. Yeah. So, my goodness, that's so fucking funny.
Isn't
Strange
he
timeline.
one of the this is the other thing that's stupid. Like, even if what he said is correct, even if the Matrix isn't the trans allegory, etc., etc., he's wealthy within the system. Wouldn't that mean that he's one of the oppressors, one of the
Yes.
enforcers of the Matrix?
Yep.
Like, following him is literally the exact opposite of what you should do
Yep.
if we were actually in the Matrix.
Pretty much.
I mean, I don't know how else to put it. It's just like if you were actually in the Matrix.
He's one of the tools of the Matrix made to sow discontent between individuals so that they're unable to wake up to the fact that we are in the Matrix.
Exactly.
It's signs like these that come by. Greta and Greta? Who does that? This is a fucking...
This is that moment in the Matrix.
Wake
where-
up, sheeple.
Wake up. You see the black cat twice over. Oh my god.
Yes, exactly.
Brain blast.
Glitch in the Matrix right
Yeah,
there.
glitch in the Matrix.
So, yeah, it's...
Man, you think with all that advanced tech they'd be able to to patch up glitches fast?
I know. What's up? When's Matrix 2 coming out, huh? When's the Matrix 2 coming out? The Matrix is so good. When's Matrix 2
Yeah.
coming out? Okay.
Matrix 3.
Because if you just say the Matrix Reloaded, anyone can reload a program, idiot. Like, I need the number 2 Electric Boogaloo as a little
Yes.
caption.
That's the
to
only
make sure.
acceptable format for a sequel.
Exactly.
Number 2, Electric Boogaloo.
That is correct.
That's why this is Broke Till Friday 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, yeah. So, guys, we forgot to tell you guys, Broke Till Friday is ending. But we're coming out with a new release called Broke Till Friday 2 Electric Boogaloo in January. Thank you very much.
The same dumbasses, more of the ass, you know?
Yes.
That's the tagline.
That's a perfect tagline. Beautiful. Mwah. Pasta. All right. So, we've got some Twitter
I was going to say, speaking of
to-
cringy shit,
Let's talk about it.
let's talk about the
What
cringe.
do we got?
So, we're gonna do some cringe recaps.
Wait, start from the top.
Oh
Start from the
yeah,
top.
yeah. This is a Twitter thread. I saw it on a streamer. I forgot which one exactly, to be honest. But I thought it'd be fun if we went through it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, considering our political leanings, that we're gonna end up similar to that streamer, because of the type of streamers I watch.
Yep. Only right-wing authoritarian tankies, and you
True.
love them.
True, exactly. Only how do you call it? The Communist Party of China simps. That's
Exactly.
The CCP. Only CCP simps allowed.
Yeah. Edward,
This is why I always
Turn
get
down your
jobs. You know,
phone.
I always leave my phone on. Just if you're
lower your fucking volume, Edward.
life hack. If you're ever like in an interview, make sure you leave your phone on and volume at
The
full
volume-
blast.
exactly,
Make
at
sure
full
that they're
fucking blast.
connected to like a Bluetooth speaker that you clip onto the back of your belt.
Yes, and have it just spamming, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. And then they're like, so what do you think is your biggest weakness? And then you go, honesty. And they're like, I don't think that's a weakness. And you go, I don't give a fuck what you think. So, Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter. Oh yeah, Twitter. So this was a thread, multiple threads. I'm pretty sure because there's like 60 of these or whatever. Like for per region, there's some per region. This is like an overall one where like.
Just make sure you save this one so I can put all the screenshots.
Oh yeah. I don't know how.
Well,
to
okay. You know what? It's all screenshots of text. We're just gonna be reading them to you,
we're just
okay?
gonna be reading them. We might
you're
pull
fine.
some up here.
I'm
It's
not.
fine. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay? No. Like
Your
honestly,
biggest
it's fine.
weakness.
Exactly. My biggest weakness, editing as the editor. No. But yeah, again,
Yeah.
like these are all just tweets of text, and we're gonna be reading them to you. So that way, like we're reading them, and then they're not on the screen. So you're reading them and not listening. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fine.
I
we'll
really
be fine.
wish that like we could have more people here because then it'd be like cool. Like we could debate each one, which one is worse, and then like at the end find out like which one broke till
Tallies
Friday as
and
the
stuff.
whole thinks is the cringiest and worst.
Well,
But-
I mean, it's just gonna be which one is okay. It's called. We go back.
Oh yeah, yes.
So, what
By
the
Jeremiah
fuck?
Johnson.
What the fuck region voting thread? A region for takes so bizarre they defy description. There are ratios here you wouldn't believe.
And none of them are gonna be as bad as the ratio that Greta gave Andrew Tate.
She had almost 3 million. Wait, let's find it. It's
It was like a 2 million ratio.
yeah. Let's find it. Let's find it. Okay, so the tweet was, "Hello, Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti, blah, blah, blah." It's all this bullshit, right? "Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions." And he said, she said, "Yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com." Because again, he instigated this
Yeah.
for no fucking reason, right? And his tweet had 222,000 likes.
That's more
right?
than when I saw it.
So no, listen, 222,000 likes, right? And hers has 3.7 million likes. L plus ratio plus arrested plus you look like an idiot
Plus we fucked his mom.
Exactly. Plus he's got fetal alcohol syndrome. Plus his eyes drift apart. Plus he's got buck teeth.
Plus he's a submissive.
plus he's got room temperature IQ.
Plus bottom.
L. Massive L. You cannot
Massive.
get
The biggest L.
a bigger.
You know the L that's on the side of buildings sometimes? That's the L Andrew Tate just took.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so. Oh, look at that!
I don't know.
Did you know that a certain narcissistic, self-proclaimed anti-vegan who recently who received recent burn injuries on Twitter just got his 34th car in Romania with festive red and blue spiral lights adorned on top? That's a good one.
Oh, I love that.
So yeah. Oh, cringe. This Tate arrest is all bullshit make-believe nonsense because they're trying to silence him. It's pathetic. What a fucking retard.
it's just
Complaint to
LFR.
Romania. He's going to spend the next 30 days in prison. He is pathetic. He deserves it.
Legit.
How can you have a daughter and defense support Andrew Tate? You should be ashamed of yourself. Ugh. The only pathetic thing here is your tie and everyone's just face falling. Everyone's just fucking ratioing his dumbass.
Yeah, it's legit just like the worst of the worst. Like, it's...
All right, let's get out of this one and go back to yours. What you got, Edward?
All right.
What you got?
Anyways. Going
So-
back up to these ratios.
So the first take.
The first of two takes, but
Yes.
to start off the ranking system, we got a tweet by
That's
Samsam
fine.
and Delayla. We're just gonna say like the handles that way
That's-
they can find the ads. And I quote, "Killing people is wrong, especially innocent kids. I pray for their families. However, I stand with hashtag Salvador Ramos."
In case you guys don't know who Salvador Ramos is, he's that humongous piece of shit who shot up the Uvalde Elementary School. Mm-hmm. And this supposed black guy. So
Supposed.
Okay, here's the
don't
thing.
forget, a lot of people make like fake accounts.
Do you remember that one senator who got caught tweeting as a black man, and he was tweeting it from his fucking senator account? They're like, "You forget to log out, idiot."
So many fucking... Did you... I'm pretty sure we shared
A
it
lot
in the
of fake
group chat.
times.
But did you see the senator right now that lied about his entire educational history and work experience?
Yep. And nothing's
Like-
gonna happen to him. Oh well.
Oh well. GG. Like,
Yeah. Stupid.
I don't know.
So
It's stupid.
continue.
Anyways. Y'all like to bully and tease people without consequences. I was bullied for years. I know the feeling he felt. The bullies got bullied. He got y'all back in a big way. Now cry.
So he was bullied by elementary school children. Is that what I'm hearing? Is the fact that he's like, I was bullied by other people. You know what I should kill? Innocent elementary school kids who had nothing to do with it.
This is Andrew Tate energy, literally getting bullied.
Yes. Like, if you get bullied, just make sure you go out and buy a rifle. And you go shoot up the closest elementary
Legit.
school and buy a Bugatti.
By a Bugatti.
What's the next one?
Like, okay. Versus. Advice number 69. If you are a parent, you probably shouldn't role play. You have a job to raise a kid to maturity, and time spent role playing is probably time you could have spent raising them to be a good person. It's better not to role play at all if you are a parent.
So, I mean, it's definitely the whole bullies get bullied thing.
Yeah,
That one's worse, obviously.
That was
worse.
objectively worse. It's about like it's
Horrifying.
a literal school shooter. Horrifying. But they're both pretty fucking dumb.
Yeah, this is stupid. Like,
And like this person why does their profile pic have to be like from like an actually like wholesome and good TV show?
because
like,
they're stupid. I don't know.
fucking,
they're fucking dumb.
Dude, both of these are
Yeah.
really dumb, but clearly
Clearly.
bullies get bullied. Write that down.
Easy
somewhere.
one.
All right. Now, time for the second one. All right. So the first one is called Snowstorm Lives Matter. Today in D.C., this is by David Brody. Today in D.C., they knew a snowstorm was coming for days. Apparently, Black Lives Matter, but the lives of people driving in snowstorms don't.
This man has a room temperature IQ.
Mm-hmm.
I know I say it a lot, but it's true. I don't know how else to say it. Room temperature, for those who don't know, is usually like 70 degrees, right?
Yeah,
Can be
70.
anywhere from like 65 on a
I was
cold
going
day.
by Celsius.
They're
I was
like
thinking like
75. Oh, that's still. I mean, still. That's still.
You know, we use
still-
Celsius in
yeah.
this house. We use the objectively better-
Fahrenheit. We use the temperature of the people who've landed men on the moon.
Shit.
Thank you.
You got me there.
Thank you. Thank you. If any other country that uses Celsius goes and puts a man on the moon, maybe I'll think about it. But
Maybe.
yeah.
But anyways, yes. room
Snowstorm.
temperature IQ
Snowstorm lives matter. Okay.
versus free bread. This is by someone named Reese Reagan. Had this argument in a group chat, but I want to know the truth. Is it very tacky for someone to eat the free bread as soon as it hits the table?
So okay, wait. She's not saying is it. She's saying isn't it? As if like
as
you
if
got
it's a given.
Yeah,
She thought
like,
people
it's
would
a
agree.
given.
Yeah, sorry, I misread that. My fault. I'm retarded. But
She said, isn't it very tacky for somebody to eat the free bread as soon as you get it? Like, it's so tacky, guys, right? And everyone went, no. 97% of people who voted on that said no. With 368,000 votes, what the fuck?
look,
But
most
yeah.
people agree with me on this.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm thinking maybe
stupid as fuck.
it's because I like food, but The second that bread hits,
You
I'm
grab
wolfing
it.
down all of it.
That's what an appetizer is, you fucking morons. You pick it up, pick it up, That's what you do.
Before even the water gets there, that bread is in my stomach. Like, I am
Straight up.
wolfing that down. Like,
Straight up.
I still think the Snowstorm Lives Matter is the worst.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
It's not tacky. It's just like, I don't know. I guess she was born to a rich family or something.
Most likely, yeah. Where they're
Yeah.
like, Jenica, you should know that you shouldn't be eating this stuff as soon as it arrives, okay? Because your brother Kryler, he's gonna make sure that he wants to eat the bread because he's the man of the house, even though he was born after you. And make sure to look after your other younger brother, Deniker. Fucking.
And
Just
none
the
of us
dumb
even
shit
eat
names.
free bread anyways. We have to purchase
Exactly.
it. We only get the
Exactly.
paid bread, the one that's
Exactly.
at least $5.
Exactly. But yeah, so I mean, the Snowstorm Lives Matter one is still worse, I would say.
Okay.
Because that's just the dumbest shit ever. Hers is just like she's stupid, but she's uninformed.
Yeah.
But the other one is just like, how the fuck do you even equate those two things?
The other one is intentionally like racist.
Yeah,
That's the
he's
difference.
like, you care about Black Lives Matter, but people in a snowstorm doesn't. It's like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, that's
what
like,
does that even
like? It's
mean?
retarded. Like, one is like intentionally racist. The other one is accidentally classist.
Yeah, like she's just stupid.
Yeah, she's just
because
stupid.
she was
Sheltered,
born
sheltered,
rich,
sheltered and stupid.
sheltered and stupid. The other one is just like,
Yeah.
I hate black people, and I'm gonna say it this way.
Yeah.
Because do you realize? Spoiler alert: there are black people driving in snowstorms too.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
fucking
oh.
imbecile.
Oh, that's news to me.
Ooh.
You know. Shoot.
She.
Yeah. She. Okay, so we got Snowstorm Lives Matter, and
Your gestures are for naught.
no, that's the joke. That's the joke. I'm pointing at a green screen.
No, not a green screen. At our background,
Oh,
which
true,
is
at our
totally.
background, at our
We're on
background,
location.
you know.
We're busting
We're
a TED
on set.
cruise. We're busting a TED cruise. We're in Cancun right now. Actually, we're on the beach right now
I
because
thought
it's
you were
cold.
gonna say we're gonna bust at Channel 5. You know, we're on location. We're talking to these people live.
No. We're busting TED Cruz. We're on location in Cancun because it got cold and froze over in Texas again.
True.
So,
All right. So we got Bullies Get Bullied and Snowstorm Lives Matter as the two winners so far for the cringiest cringe.
Wait, sorry. What was the first one? Bullies what?
Bullies Get Bullied and Snowstorm Lives Matter. And from the results of this, so far it does look like everyone agrees with us.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Shorter than 5'7" versus no loads refused.
So-
NSFW. So
You're fine.
anyone that's under 18, please leave now. You know.
Exactly. Not safe for work. Or if you're watching this at work, put your dick away. Don't get back to work. Put your dick
Well, if
away.
you're at work,
Yeah.
I was gonna say blast it out of the Bluetooth you got hired with.
Terrible. Oh, that's true. He's right. He's right. Sorry. Don't forget about the fastest way. So go.
Okay. Minor coded or not, their height, any girl under 5'7" is basically a red flag for being minor coded, since that's around the common height for children. This applies to canon characters and OCs, and this is by Washir RP Tips.
It's the same retard as last one.
Yeah, it's the same retard as the
I
first
have a
one.
feeling I'm gonna see this guy a lot more.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Minor coded. That's the common height for children. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know the average weight for children is like 120 pounds? If you're around 120 pounds, you might be a pedophile.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, your significant other might be a pedophile.
sorry.
This is
Yeah,
what it's
you're-
implying.
exactly. Your significant
so if you're
other.
120 pounds.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, your husband's a pedophile.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know?
Your husband's a pedophile.
That's I don't know what to tell you.
dumb as shit. Dumb as shit.
This is literally.
Oh no, my girl's 5'6". Oh no, turns out I'm a pedophile. No, you fucking
What
idiot.
about like people who what's the proper name for them?
Midgets.
I'm trying to find.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay. So the proper term. We're in the Christmas season. Elves.
Elves. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
Dwarf / little person. Little LP.
Little person, yeah, I was-
little person
I
is
was-
what they want to call them.
I was wondering why I
some
was
people
thinking
still
about
refer
that-
to them
that
as
movie.
dwarves.
That movie from like the early 2000s.
Tiptoes. Tiptoes where they pretend.
Tiptoes?
Yes, tiptoes where the guy pretends to be fucking
No.
disabled.
It's no. It's is it Big Daddy?
Look, tiptoes. It's where he pretend. Look, you have him pretending to be a little person.
No, that's not the one I'm thinking
It's
of.
a family
Yeah, it's
of-
Big Daddy. This one with Adam Sandler.
What?
Wait, no, it's not this one.
No. What?
No.
What
I'm thinking
the
of
hell are you
another
talking
one.
about?
I'm thinking of another one. There's one where like there's like a little person and like he's like teaching like the normal sized person like how to live life or something like that.
Elf?
No.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah,
It's all
that
the
does
elves,
fit.
and then in Elf he's being taught, and he's like in the huge thing,
That,
and they're
that
like,
does,
you gotta,
that does
buddy, you gotta live to be a normal person.
yeah, you know
That
that
tracks.
actually fits. That checks. All right, my bad. That's I doubt that's the one I thought of, but you know what?
Fine. We're
Fine,
keeping it. We're keeping it.
fine.
So, yeah, that's dumb as shit. What's the other one?
It's stuck in my brain. I can't. It's probably on Netflix. Okay, no,
Ooh,
I'll look
Daddy?
for it later.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in my head forever. Okay, Versus, No Loads Refused, by 18 Uncut Otter SF Otter. It is unethical to attend.
is it?
Oh, is
Remember.
it? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't read.
It's dyslexia.
It's dyslexia.
Go.
Is it unethical to attend a no loads refused, pimped out cum dump event if the bottom has blocked you on Twitter, even though you've never talked to them and have no idea why? Yes, definitely. Kinda. Not really. And nope, no loads refused.
So that basically sounds like, hey, we're going to this place where we know this person doesn't want to be around you, but you're going to take away their consent anyway.
Yeah.
It is unethical. Yes, definitely. Well, and also, what the fuck is this tweet? Jesus Christ.
I think
There is no God. And if there is one, he weeps.
you know this is
No loads refused. Pimped out cum dump event. If
I
the
know
bottom has
in-
blocked you on Twitter, even though you've never talked to them and have no idea why. What?
this is like chronically online.
Nope. No loads refused. That is...
This is chronically online
That's
behavior.
horrifying. And also, it's funny because, I mean...
Like to tweet this out, like not the
Yes.
act of going to a cum dump event. The act of tweeting this is chronically online behavior.
yeah.
Like
This is not what normal people... This is not how society works. You don't understand. This is not how society works.
it's fine to go
Brain
to these, like
rot.
it's fine to go to these, talk to your friends, talk to your people around you, maybe in DMs.
But the fact that you had to
You
ask...
tweet it out to people. It's like for context, this is like going onto a soapbox like in the middle of the street and yelling this out and taking a survey.
Wait. So, also, this just reinforces the fact that he knows it's unethical, but he just wants to be
approval.
reinforced.
He wants to make sure oh.
But someone else said it wasn't unethical, so technically it's not.
Yeah.
Right.
The community has decided this was a great issue, and the community has decided it's not.
That's the
unethical.
same kind of reasoning that Hitler used, okay?
I just realized. Nope, no loads refused. One.
I know,
So
I see that.
The majority of people decided it is not unethical.
It's fine for you to take away the consent of someone because obviously if they've blocked you on Twitter, that means that they don't want to be around you. So if
Yeah.
you show up and then they're like, oh, no, I'm good. And they're like, well, no loads refuse. That's basically the R word.
Yeah, word.
This is a horrifying tweet, but I feel like honestly, I feel like this one is worse than the shorter than 5'7",
I
because that
kinda
is just
do.
it's his own fucking headcanon. No one
Yeah, that's
reasonable
it,
is
that's
going
it.
to be like.
No one reasonable.
But
is
the other
gonna
one
do this.
is again him trying to pressure people.
The other one is like this close to like rape, essentially.
Yeah. It basically, I feel like it is
It's-
because he's saying, "Is it unethical?" But he knows it's unethical. Why else would he tweet that?
I would
If you
I
have
would
to
say
ask,
basically is.
if you have to
If you
ask,
have to,
I think it is.
like,
Is it
yeah.
unethical for me to kick that guy's puppy after he came over and kicked my? You
Yeah.
kick the kid, obviously.
Obviously, like you punt him like a football.
Yeah, and that was really close to 53 to 46%.
Yeah, it was really close. I still think that the no loads refused one is worse. than
Yeah,
the,
that's
shorter than
worse.
5'7". Because like if you say like I don't know, to be honest, I don't think I have any. Oh yeah, I do have a friend. Like no one would. No one around that person that's dating someone shorter than 5'7"
Would care.
Would care.
Yeah.
Like no one. It's not affecting anyone. It's just,
Exactly.
It's that own
Headcanon.
person's stupidity.
Headcanon,
Like,
and this is a thing that could actually affect someone else.
Yeah.
Actual assault.
Yeah, like if someone takes this and it's like, oh, okay,
And runs
like,
with it.
It's not unethical. Like
Fuck it. A bunch
like
of people said
maybe
it was
someone
fine.
young, someone that like doesn't understand stuff that well.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, it's not unethical if they block me on Twitter. Like if they don't want to be around me, they can still take my load. Like
Jesus.
That's
Christ.
this actually harms. I think this one is worse.
I'm going to church again.
Yeah.
I need to be clean. Okay.
I need to take a warm shower.
Bathe in holy
Bathe.
water. Warm shower. A hot scalding shower. Go.
All right.
What's the next
All right. So no loads refused is the next one. Is the winner of the other one. All right. So here we have one by Amara Duarte. This is a verified account.
Amanda.
Old school verified account too. It's pre Elon
9/11.
takeover.
Oh, yeah.
It's pre 9/11. Yes, technically speaking, it is pre 9/11.
9/11 to Twitter, that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twitter 11.
Yeah.
I wonder, how do these white supremacist lawmakers would feel if their little white daughters were raped and impregnated by black men? I felt dirty just reading that.
What? I mean,
all of these make you feel dirty reading them.
Okay, but like, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't feel good about it because
Yeah.
they already hate black people. You know, what is the point?
What's the point
What
of
is the point of that? Why would you
what is the
string
point of
this
saying
together?
What like stream of consciousness like entering your brain allowed for this to like be something you
Be
tweet out?
birthed. I know.
Like what?
By God.
What goes through someone's brain that like all the like you have several self checks. You're like, okay, does this make sense? Is this something
Is this
I should tweet out?
appropriate? Yeah.
Yeah, is
Would
this
other people be
appropriate?
offended if they heard this? You know.
Like, is this something I want attached to my name too? Like, is this something that I'm fine showing to grandma?
Exactly.
Like,
I would not feel okay showing this to grandma. First of all.
I wouldn't feel safe showing this to my cat. Like,
Exactly. This is terrible. Next.
this is bad. Okay, yeah, this is. I feel like this one's gonna
I
win.
don't know what could be worse.
Okay, monogamy. Okay, this is by Dr. Jen M. I have no idea if they're actually a doctor or not.
Probably not.
Dr. Jen M. Jackson, they them. So this person
Yeah.
is non-binary. Monogamy culture is consumed with ideas about possession and hoarding. It's romantic capitalism.
No, that's stupid.
Okay, so hot take. I don't think this is stupid. I think it was phrased stupidly.
Well, because it's not. I wouldn't say it's consumed with ideas about possession and hoarding, because that just sounds like she might have been in unhealthy relationships before.
Yeah.
Because
to
in
be
a healthy
honest,
relationship, it
yes.
shouldn't be about like, oh, I own you.
Yes,
It's like
it
we're
shouldn't be
both
about
equal.
ownership.
We're partners.
Yeah.
We're partners. It's not me versus you. It's you and me versus the problem. That's how arguments or discussions should be. And you're not always going to agree with someone. If you're
Yeah.
agreeing 100% of the time with your significant other, you're not going to grow as a person.
Like that old saying, "A great minds things alike, but fools seldom differ."
Exactly. We came up with that last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, that the fact, like, the first part of the statement is just completely wrong. That's why it's like, eh.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, to call it
I think-
romantic capitalism.
That's why I think it's how do you call it?
Nah.
It's very poorly phrased. But I see what they were trying to say with it.
I get the
Because-
idea because it's like greed or whatever,
No,
right?
no. It's because objectively, capitalism has reinforced and exaggerated monogamy culture. It's turned it into not only the dominant social structure within Western thing, but
Marriage
it's
rates
also
are at all-time
made-
low.
But it's also made polygamy illegal. Through various points in U.S. history, polygamy has been
Edward,
illegal.
I didn't know you were a Mormon. No, but okay.
Like I understand what they're trying
feel-
to say, but it's horrendously like exaggerated and like mispositioned.
I think it's the opposite, because if anything, capitalism has destroyed monogamy, because the whole thing of like, you got to keep consuming, you got to get these dopamine hits, and then people don't have the attention span to spend time with someone, so then they go on like Tinder and they're like swipe, and then they're not getting the actual fulfillment that they want.
See, but
And
that's a
then the app-
reaction. That's a reaction to capitalism, not capitalism enforcing itself upon people.
What-
Capitalism enforced the
No.
capitalism created the American dream, the White House, wife and two kids. That didn't really exist pre 60, and it didn't really exist as like that sort of way.
Yeah, that's seen since the beginning of fucking the Bible, because people were like, marriage, it's when a man and a woman are together and then they stay together because that is godly.
There's passages in the Bible where men have multiple wives.
No, yeah, but again, remember,
Let's say it was justified through God.
Let's say modern times from like the 1600s, because remember, that one guy, he was beheading all his wives because he couldn't technically get another wife.
Yeah.
He had to behead
that's
them.
a puritanical belief system. But even then, monogamous culture was different than it is now. And it was a lot less stringent as it is now. A lot of time, like, you have to understand, like, through time, because, like, there's different variables here, right? There's the difference in which capitalism has exacerbated. Like, in the 60s, capitalism had a lot more restrictions. There were a lot more
it was checked.
There was a lot more checks and balances on capitalism,
and that's why the families were able to thrive because of the checks.
Yes, because of the checks on it.
But that's my point.
But capitalism itself eventually eroded those checks, and now we end up here. And as a reaction to that kind of, because capitalism and those puritanical belief systems in that era became conjoined. They became one and the same. And as a reaction to that sort of thing, now that our generation and the people now are seeing the failures of capitalism, how it's failed so far, how it eventually eroded those safety checks, how it eventually, kind of destroyed, a livable hood, that people could attain. It's also started to react against all the other puritanical belief systems that came with it. It's a lot of what's the term? Counterculture. It's the counterculture reaction to capitalism.
So you're saying that because of capitalism, people are less monogamous?
I mean, yeah, but if you say that, technically everything is because of everything.
No. Because remember, my point is that specifically, capitalism has become so unsustainable.
No, it's not because of capitalism. It's because of the failure of capitalism that monogamy has become that.
But that's
it's
capitalism, baby.
No, but that's the failure. You can't attribute something positive to a negative of something.
You can.
That's not how it works. Because in that case, I failed at school. That's why I'm a great artist. Like, no, that doesn't make sense.
There are some people that are like that, where they don't focus on it, and they're like, you're never going to get anywhere, but then they become a good artist.
Successful artist because they failed at school. It's not capitalism's, like capitalism is not like the thing that brought about, like, less monogamy. It's failure. It's destruction.
What she's arguing is that monogamy culture is consumed with ideas about possession and hoarding, right?
Yeah.
But
that's why I say it's poorly phrased. That's why I say it's very poorly. Like
that doesn't seem true at all, though. That's what I'm saying.
Is very wrong. That's why I don't agree with this.
Okay.
I don't agree with the take that they are taking, because.
But you understand what they're trying to convey.
I understand what they're trying to say, but this is so poorly stated that it's just out the window. It's like I would feel like it's the Mormon version of polygamy, like comparing normal polygamy to Mormon polygamy, where it's like wives are basically just servitude, and like the
slaves.
husbands are like and the husbands can have as many wives, but none of the wives can have another husband. Like it's like that kind of that comparison to polygamy is like what this is. Comparison wise, it's like I can see what you're trying to say. Technically speaking. Polygamy is perfectly fine, but the way you're trying to implement it is very toxic and very bad.
All right, next one.
Either way, though, Lawmaker's Daughter is still worse. Like, no matter what.
That's way worse.
Our disagreements about that particular tweet aside,
the Lawmaker Daughter one, that's fucking terrible.
That one's worse. That one's objectively worse, and it seems like a majority of people agree with us. 81 to 18.
Yep.
All right. This one is 10K student debt versus emotional labor.
Let's see.
The emotional student debt is Stefan Benavides. Canceling 10K in student debt is like the police standing outside a school while children are inside the school being murdered. You could have saved them, but you chose not to in order to protect yourself. At POTUS, at the Democrats.
What?
# Uvalde. # cancel student debt.
That's retarded, first of all. So helping people is like not helping people?
Yeah. Like,
oh my God, who'd have thought?
Retarded.
Yeah. Stupid. Next.
Just straight up retarded.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, this is a two-parter by Heron Greensmith Esquire the Third or whatever.
Yeah.
I watched the I washed?
Yeah, I also washed.
I also washed the 11-year-old's hair tonight. We're doing the curly girl lifestyle. The amount of emotional labor I performed in the past 2 hours. Holy shit. How do I tell the 18-year-old that using me as a therapist and a crisis counselor isn't healthy for either of us? He has no consistently supportive adult voices in his life except ours. But I'm conscious of the femme labor paradigm. It's reinforcing that I'm the parent confidant. What?
Wait, what? So is she talking about her kids basically?
I think so?
Yeah. He has no consistently supportive adult voices in his life except ours. But I'm conscious of the femme labor paradigm. It's reinforcing that I'm the parent confidant. So I'm assuming she's talking about her own kids.
I've
emotional labor.
in the past.
So she's not even
care of
talking.
your kids is
emotional labor. What a fucking.
I mean, yeah.
And the fact that
emotional labor goes into it, but that's your job.
and she's referring to them as like, I watched the 11-year-olds and I watched the 18-year-old, and it's like, how do I tell him that he's using me as a therapist? That's not okay. Like, wow, your kid feels safe enough that he can talk to you about shit, and you're like, nah, I'm good.
Imagine being a leftist and being able to understand that, like all this other shit, and not understanding that you're the parent.
Yes.
Like,
at the end of the day, you're still a parent. You fucking idiot.
Like,
you decided to birth that child.
Like, imagine knowing enough about like leftism that you understand that you have to make space for your like child to like confide in you and like not be a piece of shit to them.
A safe place.
And then
like,
go
nah.
around and say this
and you're like,
shit,
nah. How do I tell my piece of shit child I don't want to fucking talk to him anymore? Yeah.
Like, stupid.
Next.
I don't know which one's worse.
I feel like
maybe the parent one, because she's
a parent doing it on purpose. Yeah. The student debt one, again, that's in his own head. It's pretty bad. But
it's pretty
again,
bad,
it's stupid.
it's in their own head.
Helping people is the same as not helping people. No, you're stupid.
It's stupid. In isolation, this one's horrible.
Next.
Emotional labor is dumber.
Yeah.
All right.
It's worse.
It's
again,
worse.
You're harming someone.
Yeah, because you're actually harming. Yes, sorry, worse.
Actively harming.
Actively
Next.
harming. Okay. Now this is okay. So emotional labor. Abort. Okay, the first one is Abort My Brown Child.
No.
By Joe Luhaman. I'm pretty sure I butchered that, but I would rather get an abortion than have a brown child who ends up being adopted by white evangelicals. It is not a kindness to children of the global majority to give them to people who will traumatize them with self and ancestral hatred. An abortion is an act of love. Now, I want to start this segment.
He went super left. He went so left, he's gone back to the right where they're like, abort your brown children.
Yeah, abort your brown children. Okay, like, you know, abortions aren't bad. They're not bad. They're not, like...
It's a tool.
Good either.
That should not be misused.
Like, yes, abortions have helped save the lives of, like, hundreds of women. And, like, you know, they're generally great. Mm-hmm. But they've also been used to forcibly suppress people. Like, like forceful abortions have always been a thing in, like, fascist countries. You know, that's why I always say, like, the right doesn't hate abortions. They hate allowing women the freedom to choose whether to get an abortion or not. Like, abortions aren't the issue. It's the ability for them to choose. That's the issue to Republicans.
What's the next one?
Yeah, this is bad. Okay, by Cindy Andrews. Again, another verified checkmark person. Mm-hmm. Reporters, especially newer ones, please stop recording most of your interviews. Using a recorder is time-consuming and leads to an over-reliance on quotes in your writing. Exceptions include potentially adversarial interviews and those to run as Q&As.
That's just stupid.
That's just stupid.
The other one is pretty bad.
Yeah,
but
the other one's
is
actually
stupid.
bad. This one's just stupid.
Stop using recordings. Boomer. Okay, boomer. Next.
Boomer. Yeah. This is like Socrates saying, like, if you use the written word.
I was like, damn, how many more are there left?
Dude, there's been a lot of cringy shit over the year. All right, so abort my brown children.
We're coming up on the hour.
Oh, okay. We're almost done. Okay, Shovel Wife versus Arthur Hates Vax.
Go.
Even after a 12-hour night shift at the hospital last night, my wife still has the energy to shovel the driveway. God bless her heart for all our frontliners. Time to make her some breakfast.
Well, you're a piece of shit.
Like you
can pay other people. You know that, right?
yeah,
It doesn't have to be you.
Your
you
wife
can pay
works
for
at a hospital
service.
during the time of a pandemic. You can just hire someone, or even better, maybe like do it yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus, man, what are you doing?
I
Time
thought
to
I
make her
was
some
lazy.
breakfast, and the breakfast he's talking about is probably gonna be like eggs and pre-made waffles.
yeah, legit.
The easiest bullshit you can do.
Yeah, it's not gonna be no Benny Benedict or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. Arthur hates
Oh
Vex.
no! You remember the meme of the English breakfast you sent in the group chat?
Yeah,
It's
the
gonna be
raw
that.
one. It's
Yeah,
gonna be raw English breakfast.
It's gonna be
Disgusting.
a raw English breakfast. Okay, Arthur Chu, another verified. Vax only is the worst fucking thing in the U.S. government could have possibly done. It is what condemned us all. If I could go back in time and blow up the stocks of the vaccine from ever being created, I would.
Okay, that's just ignorance. I feel like that's ignorance, and the other one is the wife, where she's.
I feel like because like this could inspire actual terrorism.
The fucking power grids have been getting attacked.
Yeah,
so it's pretty bad.
that's why. Like, I feel like this type of rhetoric is also harmful.
Yeah.
But
Dumbass.
I don't know. They're both bad.
The wife one is worse, I feel.
The wife one is worse because actual harm has already been done.
Yes.
This one has the potential for
To
greater
be
harm.
worse. Yeah.
But no actual
Yeah.
harm has been done based on this specific tweet. So I would say shovel wife.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck the vaccine.
It's part 2 of the same one. Fuck the vaccine. The vaccine is the mission to blow down an asteroid with little booster rockets to harvest it from don't look what? Instead of launching all of our nukes at the thing when we had the chance. I just wish it didn't fucking exist.
I hope this guy realizes that our nuke was the 2 weeks and
Yeah.
like 40% of the population didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So that's why we are where we are. You
Yeah.
fucking idiots.
Because people wouldn't take the vaccine.
They're like,
too.
my freedoms. I don't want to be. If we had done it, fucking New Zealand did that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking 6
Fucking
months
great.
into the 2020, they were fine. They're
Yeah.
perfectly fucking
Perfectly
fine because
good.
they listened.
Yeah.
Next.
Next. Okay. Black friend versus freckles and blackface. Well, freckles are blackface.
That's dumb. Okay,
So,
go.
Patricia Morgan, I had a black friend. I liked her, and I think she liked me too. But now she is hostile and unpleasant. I am unsure. I didn't do anything to her except be white. Is that what you want our teachers and our political leaders to really want for our society? Divide us because of our skin color? Hashtag CRT.
Critical race theory. If she can describe a critical race theory, sure. But this is a straw man argument. Next.
Next. It's just someone being dumb. Typical Republican talking point.
Yeah.
MF fake freckles? You're kidding, right? Something wrong with fake freckles? I actually follow her on Twitter.
Yeah, that's fine.
Interesting. Seana Halon said, "It's literally the same thing as blackface. You are appropriating my appearance, and I had to suffer in order to exploit the positive aspects, but reap none of the negatives."
So that's a white woman tweeting this too, right?
Yep, it's a white woman.
It's literally the same thing
It's
as
a white
blackface.
woman.
She's saying it's the same thing as blackface because you're appropriating an appearance she had to suffer for. She's like, freckles? I suffered for freckles just like the slaves did, you fucking idiot.
It's also not the fact that you're appropriating the appearance. It's the history behind the thing. It's the fact that they were slaves. What are you talking about?
And the fact that the blackface was a minstrel show because they were making fun of them. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Freckles,
it's the whole
who gives a
history.
shit? It's like saying you're appropriating eyeliner from like Japanese people. No one can ever wear eyeliner unless you're Japanese.
Yeah,
or blah,
like
blah.
this is dumb. The freckles
Stupid.
or blackface is the worst one.
Dumbest.
Objectively the worst one.
Next.
Dumb as shit. All right,
Oh, that was it.
that's the last one. Okay,
All right.
that's freckles or blackface is the last one.
Yeah, I still think the worst one.
Out of these, which one do you think is worse than the others? Bullies get bullets.
Yeah, that one.
Snowstorm lives matter.
So-
No loads refused.
The bullies get bullied one is definitely the worst one because he's trying to justify someone killing innocent children by going, but he was bullied, man. I understand him. It's like, no, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Because Snowstorm Lives Matter, that was just stupidity. Lawmaker daughter, it's,
Well, lawmaker daughter is calling for like people's daughters to get raped.
Yeah, emotional labor is just stupidity. Okay, shovel wife is stupidity.
Shovel wife is stupidity.
Freckles or blackface is stupidity. Abort your children is pretty bad, but that's just stupidity. That's just not understanding
Wait, which
stuff.
one?
Abort your children.
Abort your children. Yeah,
That's
that one's
stupidity.
dumb. That one's just dumb.
Lawmaker daughter is pretty bad. Lawmaker daughter and no loads refused are tied for second, basically. Because they're both pretty fucking bad and they both
Yeah.
involve assault.
And then like a close third is Or really close to just freckles or blackface, to be honest.
Just the dumb shit.
Yeah, it's just because it's racist. It's like the typical like white person wants to be oppressed. Like they want to play oppression without actually getting oppressed.
Exactly. Dumbass.
Yeah.
So that's Broke Till Friday.
Right.
That was
who won?
pretty fucking
Hold
bad.
on, because it already finished. Let's see
Oh,
who
you're
won.
right. Let's
Like
see.
overall.
The first round of voting. So
right, hold
click
on.
on his main profile.
Yeah, I'm clicking the main profile.
Let's see what he's done. Fuck, this is a while ago though that he did it.
Yeah, it was a good time. We've been
go
holding
down,
this
go
on the
down.
back burner. Okay,
Scroll
thanks
down.
for voting on Twitter. It's got to be here,
The
right?
inaugural worst tweets of 2022. 64 of the most. Now time to crown champion. No, that was the beginning part though.
Okay, Fuel 64. Okay.
Scroll down. No, that's just the voting thread.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, keep going.
Okay,
Maybe
going.
you'll find it. Yeah.
Oh no, this is just the retweets and
Oh,
stuff.
never mind. Because
Okay,
that one
so
was
here-
the recap. Yeah, he didn't.
What the fuck region?
voting for
first
round
round?
32.
22.
32 bad tweets
Okay,
from
here we
me.
go.
Keep going down.
Okay, this is where it went. And
Just go all the way
all
down.
the way
See
down,
if
all
you
the way down, all the way down.
find
Oh,
where
he
has the
did.
next
He did
voting.
62 of these. Fuck.
Yeah, 64.
That's, 64. That's a lot. All right. Let's see this. Let's see if we can go from here. No.
Oh well.
Oh well. I guess we can't find it. It'll be a mystery what the people chose.
Yeah.
Democracy is a lie.
Wait. Let me see. So, let's see. Because he first started this thread. Countries that do not recognize North Korea. What? USA. Okay. Anne Frank's white privilege emerges as the worst tweet of 2022.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to make sure I say this carefully. Yeah, Anne Frank had white privilege. Bad things happen to people with white privilege, but also don't tell the whites that. So Anne Frank had white privilege. The woman, emotional labor. Emotional labor almost fucking won?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Woo.
I wouldn't have thought. Oh, well.
I mean, it's because it is pretty retarded, but I think
That's dumb as shit.
like the freckles one is worse than that one.
Did Anne Frank?
The freckles one. The
Oh, yeah.
freckles is freckles is blackface. That one was worse.
Dumb. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I don't know, to
public.
be honest, because they were in different brackets too. Like
Yeah.
the Anne Frank one was in a different bracket.
Oh, well. That's Broke Till
All right.
Friday.
Yeah.
Remember, check your privilege. Jew being chased by Nazis. That's fucking terrible,
Yeah.
dude.
Oppressed people. Check your privilege.
Happy New Year, everybody!
Yeah,
Whoa,
Happy New
we're,
Year.
we're the only ones who are working on Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. Now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday. Bye, my friends. We'll see you next week. And now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday.